what?
In vegging in the air conditioning. Because it's like really hot outside. I haven't been doing much fishing because, you know, it can't be cold, it can't be hot, it's just got to be just right. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. I'll eat it.
Well, okay, you ready?
Sure.
Why is the camera pointing way over there?
Where?
Towards your side.
You did that.
Oh.
Should I move this
Did
way?
I do that?
I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what the hell? Yes. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Matt and Maria, Nomadic Native, back with you. Thanks for tuning in. So we thought maybe we'd give you an update. We've been back in Oklahoma for how long now?
Going on a month.
No, we were at Spencer Creek for a month.
Oh, going on 2 months.
Then we were at, yeah, we were here, and then we were at Spencer Creek, then we were at Blue Creek, and now we're back here.
Yep. 2 months.
Yeah, so it's been about 2 months.
Yep.
And I have put out a couple of videos, fishing videos and some other stuff. And I got to tell you, we've been so busy with VA appointments and having contractors come out and give us bids on our house and getting stuff done there,
Yep.
that there just really hasn't been a whole lot of time for making videos. I've been poked and prodded and had a tooth pulled, and it's not over. It's not even over yet. Okay, I tell you what. I tell you how bad it was. On the same day, I had an appointment with the cancer doctor and the dentist. How's that for a day to look forward to? Try that one on for size. No. So, and then there's, you know, I've been taking care of mowing the grass back at the house. Had some trees down, had to go and, you know, drag all those out to the burn pile. So there's been, you know, between the house and doing appointments at the VA and taking care of that, there just hasn't been a whole lot of extra time. Okay, so
I've just been vegging.
no, she hasn't.
I'm kidding.
No, it is getting hot.
Yeah.
It is definitely getting hot. We've been stringing together, you know, 90-degree days, and the humidity is pretty high. As a matter of fact, here's how high the humidity is. This is the catch basin from our Hisense dehumidifier. It's a 35 cup dehumidifier, and this has become a every morning chore that I have to do.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'll work.
So that's our Hisense, what was it, 35 pints? It's a 35 pint dehumidifier.
Right. Got it at Lowe's.
Yeah, got it at Lowe's. I don't know if you guys can hear it running, but right now the ACs are running because it's hot and humid here. Yeah. And when we're running the ACs in here like this, I mean, there's 2 of us, 2 dogs, and a cat. The inside, you know, the cool air takes away some of the humidity, drives some of the humidity down. But even with the ACs running all the time, I have to dump that 35-pint dehumidifier every morning. When we wake up in the morning, the little red light is on and it's not running because that's full.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's hot and it's humid. But that's another reason we're giving you this update, to tell you what's coming up. All right? We're going to be... How soon she forgets. We're going to be... we're at Sequoia Bay State Park at Fort Gibson Lake here in northeast Oklahoma. That's near Muskogee, where the VA hospital is, where we have our appointments. We're going to be here for about another week, and then we are going to escape this heat and get back up into the mountains of Colorado and ride the Jeep trails. And if you were with us last year when we were in Pueblo, and
was it Pueblo? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's just out. We stayed just outside of Pueblo on Highway 50 at an RV park right there.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So if you were with us back then, when you may recall, we did all the Royal Gorge stuff.
Oh yeah, I did the Whitewater.
Yeah.
We're going to do that again, maybe.
Okay, so.
And I won't have a broke foot.
Right, and that was my point.
Yeah.
You may recall that when we were there, Maria had her broke foot and she had the wheelie thingy. Okay.
Yeah.
Because of that, we didn't get to do a lot of stuff that we really wanted to do. Okay, so we're both in relatively good health at the moment. So I think we're going to go back to that area and do some of those things that we really wanted to do. For example, do you remember when we took you to Garden of the Gods? And the very best we could do is a drive-through tour of Garden of the Gods?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's okay, but they have 4-foot wide paths going through the Garden of the Gods, and we weren't able to do it.
A lot of hiking.
Yeah, a lot of hiking, remember?
Yeah.
Of course, when we was at the Royal Gorge, that slingshot ride thingy out over the Royal Gorge?
I think I'd like to try that.
Well, when we were there, the winds were too high.
Yeah,
it was closed.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about that for a year.
Yeah, and we do that little trolley. It'd be free. It's free to do the trolley.
Oh, yeah. The trolley was closed, too. It's not a trolley. It's a skyline or something.
Well, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is. So then there's some things, well, that's one of those areas that we found where there's so much to do in that one area that, unless you're planning to be there for a while, you just can't do it all.
Yeah.
We found out while we were there that that county has more prisons than any place else in America, I guess. And Cannon City has a tour of the old prison.
Oh yeah, that's right. That old.
If you watch
federal prison.
If you watch the video of when we took the train, the Royal Gorge train.
Yep.
We passed right by it, and I think it's in the video. Well, there's a tour of that, and there's some other things like that in that area that we would like to do. You may recall that while we were there, we went up to Salida, okay.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay, we drove up 50 to Salida, and that area is where all of the Jeep trails, ghost towns, all that stuff is.
Yeah.
We went up there, and you may recall in the video, we found the boondocking spot up there, and we stopped and we looked around, and that was the extent of what we were able to do.
Yeah. Well, that was
because Maria was hurt at the time. So we want to go back there, and there's some things we want to do again, and there's some things that we haven't gotten to do that we want to do while we're there.
Yep.
And of course, we'll be taking you guys with us. So what else do we need to tell them? I mean, seriously, that's all that's been happening.
Yeah.
There hasn't been anything good that I could put on video for you. Just a lot of fishing, a lot of appointments, and a lot of dealing with contractors. So you might be wondering, okay, well, what are you doing at the house? A lot of our longtime subscribers have actually been with us when we're at the house. So maybe you're wondering, you know how we have the driveway, and then we have the pea gravel parking spot next to our driveway? for the RV.
Yep.
Well, that pea gravel parking spot matches our matches our driveway. It's just as long, going all the way out to the ditch.
Right.
Okay. So what we're having done is we're going to have the culvert that's going across our ditch so that we can get into our driveway. We're going to have that widened to match that parking spot next to the driveway, and that's going to make getting this beast into the driveway a whole lot easier.
Yeah. And from either direction.
You see, if we come from Highway 20 into the house and try to turn left into our driveway, the tail swing of this coach would probably take out the mailboxes that are across the street for us and our neighbor that lives directly across from us. It's going to be a lot easier for us, for sure. So we're having that done. Then we're getting estimates for a metal roof to be put on our house. Right now it's regular shingles, and Maria has seen in our travels these dark blue pretty metal roofs.
Yep.
And she has decided that she wants one. So I want to put solar panels on the house. So before I go putting solar panels on the house, we probably ought to do the roof thing, and so we don't have to take them off and put the roof. And you understand, okay? So after that, then we have to consider that our air conditioning is 22 years old.
The air conditioning, heating, yeah.
Yeah, at our house.
We'll have to get, yeah.
So we're going to have to do something about that. And then, there's the carpet, the paint inside and out, the full rehab kind of thing going on. And you may recall that we said we were going to stay in Oklahoma and we were going to stay at Corps of Engineer Parks while we were doing this kind of stuff. Well, that's what we're doing. Okay?
Yep.
At the beginning here, that kind of stuff has taken up so much of our time. We haven't been able to give this much time, but that's going to start to change too. The videos will start coming more regular, I hope, as things progress. In the meantime, we're going to escape this heat. It's in the 90s and the humidity is high, and the air conditioners are running
constantly,
day and night.
Yeah, it's really miserable out there, and it kills you to take the dogs out to walk, And
luckily, we're living at the lake, so we can run off into the lake whenever we want and cool off.
I don't know.
I took the kayaks by the house and dropped all that kayak stuff off. We're not going to take that to Colorado with us. It's not like we're going to kayak down the Royal Gorge or nothing. So we're due to arrive in Colorado on about the 28th, and I think we're coming back around June 10th, give or take a day one way or the other.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. And what else?
That's about it.
Is that about it?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess that's about it. So we appreciate you watching our videos. We appreciate you sticking with us through this little bit of downtime. New subscribers, welcome. We appreciate you joining us. If you haven't subscribed, we invite you to subscribe and follow along. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks again for watching the video, guys. We'll see you soon.